So whereas students are, many of them have the opportunity to go abroad, what would you say to an alumnus who is thinking about traveling but is maybe caught in their head with, I don't have the money to do that, or I don't have the time, or I don't have the language skills? What would you say to that person?
Well, first of all, language skills don't matter. I speak only English. Nothing to brag about, but it validates my teaching. And I've got a whole chapter on that in my book called Hurdling the Language Barrier. Don't have enough time. You could be dead next year. You've got enough time. You've got to get out there and do it, you know. I mean, everybody's got the same amount of time. Some people travel, some people don't. It's just your priorities. Don't have enough money. Well, it is expensive, but I would say if you travel, I can't remember meeting somebody who traveled smartly that didn't think it was time and money well spent. You don't meet people who regretted going to Ireland or Turkey or Paris, or to see their relatives in Norway, or to go skiing in the Alps, or to go hiking in the Pyrenees, or take the Camino de Santiago with the pilgrims. You know, there's a budget thing. You were talking about budget. You know, you can hike with pilgrims on a pilgrim's budget. You know, it's a donation every night. You're eating bread and soup, and you're having a life-changing experience. So for a lot of people, they don't have loved ones that encourage them to go. They got loved ones that encourage them to be afraid. They're very risk averse when it occurs to their future financial well-being. You can spend your whole life being careful and not rack up a lot of experiences. I am constantly impressed by people who are dealt the same cards as their neighbors, who embrace life, live it with gusto, get out of their comfort zone and take risks. It's two ways to live your life, you know. I didn't need to go to Iran. It was the best thing I ever did. People said, aren't you afraid to go to Iran? No. I mean, it was a little nervous, but I had to experience it. And I've never gone to a place where I thought, well, that was a mistake. I mean, you go to some places you don't want to go again. I'm glad I saw that. Been there, done that now. But you go to other places that you just fall in love with. I always like the thought that a good travel experience carbonates your life. It just makes everything more fizzy and vivid. And a lot of people are afraid to carbonate their life.